Hi guys, it's Rick Shiels down here at Quest Golf Academy here at Prairie Sports Village. We've got some Volvic golf balls to test. We've got the S3 and we've got the S4. Now these golf balls are the premium golf balls from Volvik. You'll see a lot of the tour players who've moved to Volvic are using these golf balls. Now granted, these are very, very brightly coloured versions of them. I'm using the pink S4 and the orange S3, but there are also normal versions. When I say normal, this is a white one, which has a sparkly finish to it. So they're not quite perfectly normally white, but that one's a little bit more acceptable, probably playable with, certainly for me. S3 and S4. Now you might have seen in a video that I did only yesterday, I tested the Vivid, the Volvic Vivid. So we've got Vivid, S3, S4. The Vivid, unfortunately, do not belong in this review because this space is much more premium golf ball. So I'm going to drop that out of the way. If you want to watch that video, feel free, it's on my channel, link up in the corner. So as always, when I test golf balls, I start with them on the putting green. I take them out on the putting green, and I putt with them, and I chip with them, and I pitch with them. And I was getting some great feedback from these two golf balls. The S3 and the S4, the differences between the two is how many layers basically they've got. The S3 is a 3-layered golf ball. The S4 is a 4-layered golf ball. That is simply as different as it is. The advantage of 3 and 4-piece layered golf balls, with the 4-piece golf ball, it will react differently on different types of speed of golf shots, so wedges and full driver shots, where the S3 still does a little bit of that, but not as much, apparently, as the S4. So chipping and putting with these two golf balls, first off, straight away, I was happy to see the dimple back. Now, the Vivid do have dimples, but to the touch, you would almost think they would be smooth, where the S3 and the S4 look like proper golf balls again, even though they are brightly coloured. I was finding the putting and the chipping to be really, really good. The chips and the spin shots around the green shocked me and surprised me with how good a grip they were getting. I was really impressed with honestly, the shots around the green. Like I say, it does come in a white colour. I'll probably use it in white, but I can see the appeal for the brighter coloured golf ball as well, if I'm honest with you. So we've now moved inside here at Quest Golf Academy, and I tested it on GC Quad. I hit 5 golf shots from 100 yards with each ball, 7-iron shots, full 7-iron shots, and full driver shots. I chose the best 3 from the 5, so we can see how these two golf balls compare to each other. The numbers are in, and I wanted so badly for the spin rates off the GC Quad to match how I was feeling out on the golf course. Because out on the golf course, I'm like, wow, I could really use this golf ball. And I tell you what, the numbers off the 100-yard wedge shots have surpassed my expectations. They are fantastic. Spin rate I was getting from the Volvic S3 and the S4 was probably amongst the highest spin rate golf balls that I've tested so far this year. We were nearly getting 12,500 RPM on the 3 shots that I hit, and that was really consistent. That was the best 3 out of the 5, or just a good 3 out of 5. Just amazing. The flights were really good. They felt fantastic off the face, and they were just flying beautifully. Honestly, they're bright, granted, but the ball flight was superb. So straight away from the 100-yard wedge shots, I'm already starting to sway and fall in love a little bit with these golf balls because I think they're doing a great job. Like I said before in the review, if you're looking at any tour players that are using Volvic, they are more likely going to be using the S4 or the S3. I don't think any of them will be using the Vivid. I'd be very surprised if they are. I think a lot of the tour players will be using these premium golf balls. So we then move into the 7-iron, and I thought, well, let's see if this trend continues. Let's see if the flights are good. Let's see if the spin numbers are high. Let's see if the distance are good. So I normally carry just over 170 on my 7-iron, certainly the Ping Eye 200 I do. And again, those carry distances are bang on the mark, bang on the money. This is where we see a little bit of difference in the spin rates between these two golf balls. With the S3, I was getting 6,600. Now, typically, I love it when I get close to 7,000 RPM with a 7-iron that's got reasonable amount of loft, and that's what the i200 has. So I'd have been very happy with that. I'd have been going, you know what, that ticks my box perfectly there. That is perfect. For the control I want coming into a green, that's excellent. But then the S4 came along, and the S4 had nearly 7,500 RPM spin with a 7-iron. And for me, honestly, that is superb because my biggest fear when I'm hitting with middle irons, longer irons, short irons, that I don't hold the green, I don't stop quick enough. that stops quick enough. The S4, the 4-piece golf ball from Volvik. It was awesome. Honestly, I mean that. It was really good. The spin rates are just perfect there. Exactly where I'd want them to be. So the last test, and I see it as probably the least significant test out of any ball review that I do, is the driver shots. I show the numbers anyway so you can see it. Again, good numbers. I seem to be getting hotter ball speed from the S4. So the ball speed was coming out at 162 compared to 159. And the spin rates were under 2,000 consistently, giving me, and I mean this, huge carry distances. I was getting some big carry distances. Now, I don't massively put that down to the ball, typically, all the time. But there's not many times I get over 160 on a ball speed coming off driver. So it like hits every box for me. Honestly, I thought it was really, really performing well. Tour players who have switched to Volvik have had some stick. I'm going for the money and everything else. You know, the brand, the Volvik, they want to make a presence. They want to make tour presence. They're a Korean company that have just come into the market, I believe. They want to see a tour presence. And they probably have sponsored and paid for tour players. But I tell you what, I'm backing up every tour player that uses the ball because it performs. It performs just as good as Pro V, TP5, Callaway balls. I mean, if not better. If not better. So, Volvik S3 and S4 are really high up on the performance mark. Now, I did a durability test. And for me, this is where I saw some potential problems in this golf ball. I don't believe these are very durable golf balls at all. Where the Vivid, I was struggling to see any scuffs and scratches. With the S3 and the S4, I saw scuffs and scratches aplenty. Certainly with the colourful golf balls. Now, whether that would be the case with the white ball, I'm not too sure. But with these colourful options, the pink and the orange one, as soon as you take off that first bit of skin off the golf ball, it turns white. So underneath the finish, the pink, there's a white finish. And as soon as you scratch it with a wedge, I hit 10 full wedge shots with both these golf balls, and they have scuffed up quite badly. Not good at all. And we're not talking cheap golf balls here. These are expensive golf balls. I feel like they've got the performance through the roof. Performance could not be better. If you're a golfer that doesn't lose many golf balls and you swap 2 or 3 times around the golf, you're probably not going to be too concerned. But again, I go back to the not cheap. If that's not an option and you've got to play with the golf ball until you lose it, I think it's going to scuff up for good players before they lose it. That's its biggest downfall. Performance, yes. Durability, not good for an expensive golf ball. Volvik, as a brand, I feel like they're catering for a lot of golfers, with the Vivid as being the bold, the young, the fresh, the low spin, the distance golf ball. I see a lot of, I'm sure long drivers will use that. To the performance golf ball, which absolutely performs. I know the colours are still crazy. Like I say, you've got the white one, but it's like a crystallised, like, I don't know what to call it, sparkly finish. It's quite a crazy look, actually. Oh, the logo line on both golf balls, I forgot to mention as well, is very good. So the S4 and the Vivid, the logo line is very, very good on the side of the golf ball for lining your ball up. Surprised me. I didn't think the S3 and the S4 would be quite as good, and they have been everything that I wanted and way, 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 way more. Just durability is not great at all. Guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the review. If you have, hit that subscribe button and the like button. Comment below, would you use a brightly coloured golf ball if the performance was good? And are you that bothered about durability, or is durability a big factor? I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Lots more to come, and we'll see you next time.